Hello, everyone. And spicy ranchero sauce. And then sometimes I like to do some with just beans in this sauce and cheese and make myself actually a Taco Bell bean burrito instead of red sauce. I use the spicy ranchero. And then they're also selling now at your local grocery store. You can get fire, medium, or mild. And I think hot sauce, but of course I love fire. JJ did have a bottle of this in mild, but he's already ate all of it. So I have two bottles of this, one that's already open because I make these a lot just for myself at night, even if I do it in the microwave. I love them. And then I have a backup just in case. But these are a few things that you will want to get just to give it that Taco Bell flair and have a little bit of special sauce to it to make it taste a little bit better. But you can, of course, make these at home and leave the Taco Bell sauces out and just do it with some regular taco sauce. If you want to buy that at the grocery store, you can substitute and just do a taco sauce on it. Or if you have extra packs from where you have been to Taco Bell, then you can, if you have those, if you save sauces sometimes like we do, like I have a plastic baggie full of these, then sometimes you can grab these up and use them in your quesadillas as well. But I also picked up medium size flour tortillas. These are soft and fluffy. These are just regular. These I have not opened yet, so I'm actually going to put these on the back burner and save them, or maybe use them for my bean burritos and just use the regular flour tortillas because I am going to be putting them in a pan and kind of giving them a little bit of a shell type texture to them. You're also going to want to pick up a bag. I like to get already grilled and ready because it's just a lot faster and easier, of the Tyson grilled chicken breast strips. It's super good in salads. It's super good on the quesadillas, like I said. And then I go ahead and get it out and I dice it into some chunks. Well, somebody's outside. Give me just a second. Somebody is outside of our home. We do not know who. Jensen has thrown his bottle over the side of that milk everywhere. Hey. Oh, that would be awesome. That's okay. Oh, my little boy would love that.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's neat. That would be awesome. They would love that. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
They won't take it back for you with the one that was busted? Or you just... Oh, I got you. But it happens. That'd be my luck getting in that when I end up deflating it. Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah, they'd love that. We've got a little water hose place, so thank you. That's so sweet of you. Okay. I appreciate that, dear. That's awesome. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you. Be careful. Well, this lovely neighbor of ours, which does not happen very often, just came by and said she saw us playing outside earlier and wants to give my little boy an alligator pool. So that's awesome. She said that Daddy could walk up or drive up and get it. It's got a little alligator tail and shoots water out its mouth. She said that the parents had got in that one with the slide and busted it, but they ordered another one off Amazon. But we probably, if I don't know how much air it needs, but we could take it up to your mom and dad's to put air in it. But
we could put those two together and
make them a pretty big little water place. Yeah, the one that mom and them sent. Plus, is that the one you're talking about?
Plus that one. Put it
Plus
side by side
that.
back here out back.
That way, if Sissy's in one, he can get in the
I think
other.
on the water hose thing we got right here, so to make it a sprinkler, we got to sit them right here at the tree.
In the front yard, but we could sit under the porch or sit there by them if they were playing. That's what I really wanted to do was I'm gonna have to rock. Well, look how much milk's in the floor. If you want to, I'll watch them long enough. That way she don't think that we unless
She go back up toward there.
she was going out. She said, she saw us outside earlier and thought that the kids would be small enough to play in it. I mean, if somebody drove by and saw their little tykes outside, that should be a hint that they're little enough kids. But if you want to drive the car, or we could just all walk up there, I'll push them.
I don't want to back out because they'll throw feet and back in their bath and stuff. So.
All right. She said something about walking. Children, it doesn't happen very often that you find people kind that are willing to offer you a pool, which I guess they had said something about they ordered another one off Amazon, but we just kept hearing a horn honking outside, and the kids are basking in the bed, and my parents weren't supposed to be coming over, and his parents are not supposed to be coming over, so we just didn't know what was going on, and he yelled for me to go and see who it was. He was in there with the kids. I'm in here trying to get our supper going, but so the neighbor just offered the kids a little like alligator type pool, said it might need to be inflated. Of course, the kids already have 2 inflatable pools and a plastic one. Our children are quite blessed. I'm going to call them, they have people that love them, including their mommy and daddy, and we do not want them to ever go without, so we make sure that they always have things for the summer, things for the fall, things they just got for their birthday. Christmas looked like an absolute avalanche, but so they're blessed. And now our neighbor just came by and said she saw us outside earlier, if you got all that by now, and thought that our kids may like to play in it. So JJ is walking up the hill now to go check out the pool to bring back for the kids, and hopefully it'll be cute and they'll like that. But like I was saying, to finish up with dinner, because he's going to be home and he is starving, and we're trying to hopefully watch a movie soon. We have a Kindle Fire Stick that we have borrowed from his mom and dad and hooked into our smart TV. And we have been watching movies like crazy. So I'm trying to make a quick dinner for us because the kids are bathed. They've ate dinner, they're bathed, they're bottled, and speaking of bottled, Jensen put all of his milk out on the floor, and I was in the middle of getting ready to go and clean that mess up, and that's when I saw it coming out here when I heard the honking. He threw his bottle over the baby gate, yelling for me, and left it here. Yeah, they were outside playing. We took their ball pit out there earlier, and they were outside playing with that. And they came in, and I had their supper fixed and ready for them to eat. And now it is time for Mom and Dad to eat. Mind you, speaking of all this fire sauce and awesome stuff, check out the chips that I just recently got that I'm absolutely in love with. Talking of Taco Bell and fire sauce, that is my favorite. They also are selling their regular tortilla chips for those of you that may not like spicy or hot stuff. I, on the other hand, I could eat a pack of fire sauce. What is it, Jensen? I could eat a pack of fire sauce on every bite that I take from Taco Bell. So these chips to me are awesome. Yes, challenge accepted. I think they are delicious. They are super red, super hot. They have like a fiery spice on them. Prove to you that I will eat them. And then I have this little packet of sauce that says, I got this. I got this. Anyway, so I'm going to be eating fire chips with Mom. I'm going to be making Cool Ranch and nacho cheese Dorito melt for JJ, which I'm also going to eat too. But I basically take both of the chips out on a plate and sprinkle cheese on top of them and then kind of melt them down like a nacho. But it's with the nacho cheese, Doritos, and Cool Ranch. But let me get into making these. Did you just throw your bottle again? That's not nice. That's not being nice, Bubby. But so to jump right into this, yes, you need your Tyson chicken, or you can grill or any type of chicken breast. I've diced up into little chunks and squares. I don't like to shred it. I like to be able to feel the chicken when I eat it. Some Mexican style cheese, or you can get your own cubes and shred them if you need extra. If you want to do beans on it, you can. I just get mine out of the can and kind of make myself little bean burritos. They do sell this at the grocery store now. I'm a fire sauce queen. JJ likes mild sauce, which is if you're into that. And then again, the spicy ranchero sauce. Is it a good pull?
Yeah, it's pull it out there. The other one had a little slide on it that you slid down into the water.
I think she said that their parents busted that one or something. But again, medium style tortillas, you do not have to preheat these because they are going to be going into a pan. Now, I personally am going to use like the pan that I use to make my pancakes, or you can do basically anything. I just got this pan recently and I'm in love with it. But if you do just have a basic skillet like this, by the time you fold it, you can actually fit 2 tortillas on both sides of this folded. So I make about 2 at a time. But I'm going to be using my square pan, my skillet tonight, and I did spray it with canola oil. And then for flavoring on the tortilla, I doubled it up with some butter spray. The more you make, you may have to kind of reapply your spray if it starts to come off the more you make. And I'm going to jump right into how we put these bad boys together. Let me grab a plate. For when these are done, come off of the skillet. I've got it up kind of high right now. I like it to kind of give it a little sizzle base. I'm going to jump right into my sour cream. I do 1 coat of sour cream all over the tortilla before I put it on the skillet. I personally love my sour cream hot and melted into my cheese and sauces and things like that. I always normally ask for extra sour cream from Taco Bell too. But so JJ is not even a sour cream fan, and I can get him to eat these. But what you're going to do is basically treat this just like you are buttering a biscuit, a thin layer of sour cream all over your tortilla, just as if you were like buttering a piece of bread, except obviously you are using sour cream. And I kind of just use that as a base. And I'll do it a little thicker on one side than the other. And then, like I said, you can see it's a little thicker here and a little scarce on that side, because obviously this is going to be folded. So if I did it really thick everywhere, then it would just kind of be a little bit too much. But I have a little more here, a little less there, because when I fold it, like I said, it'll be basically the same. Then for JJ, I'm going to go in with a pack of now mild sauce. I did not realize he was out, so I did not pick him up any more bottle of mild sauce. I just am going to use some of the packs, and it's basically at this point looking just like this, just a little squirt of sauce. Then you're going to do your first layer of cheese, and it doesn't matter if it gets over on the other side. Obviously you are going to be folding this over either way, so I just kind of lay it down however. I've got it out on a plate right now, but if you just want to sanitize your countertops, obviously you can do that too. And so again, we are looking like so. Then I'm going to go in with my bold and creamy sauce, spicy Ranchero from Taco Bell. Again, my grocery store has these sauces. I'm not sure about everywhere. I'm sure you could find it like at Super Walmart in the grocery side. I think I saw it there once when I was shopping too. And because of the way this sauce comes out, I'm just going to kind of take my same knife that I use my sour cream and stuff for, and I'm just going to kind of push it into that cheese and even it out. JJ thinks it's a little bit spicy ranchero. So he doesn't like a whole lot, but that is to me what gives it the most flavor. So I did kind of load him up a little bit here. We'll see what he says. But I basically just did a couple dollops, 1, 2, and 3 up the tortilla, and then a little tiny line across the top. And I just really kind of just pushed it into that cheese. You can see it. And then you can see how much cheese about it that I used, like probably about half a cup, just for the first layer. Turn that skillet down. I don't want it to melt my stuff too bad. And then now that I have that, I'm going to take my diced up chicken and put a layer of it. And obviously, because this is a meal, I'm going to do a pretty thick layer of chicken. No scarce needed here. The Tyson bag of chicken, I think, comes with almost a pound of chicken total, and it is in strips when you get it out. I just go ahead, like I said, and cut it into chunks about like this. So that way when you take a bite, you definitely do taste your chicken. It's not scarce. And then I'm just going to again cover it now with another layer of cheese, and then I will top it with one more packet of mild sauce. You know what? Let's just do a little bit, yeah, of mild. I was gonna do hot, but just 1 second. It's about to go on.
About to go on.
The skillet, and that's all I got to do is heat it. So right here it is. I made a really big one because I know that you are starving. That's what she said. Not appropriate for YouTube. Okay, so the skillet is already hot. All I did now was just fold it over, and I'm going to just press it and lay it down on my skillet like so. Daddy's starving. Let me turn my camera around and kind of show you. So like I said, I'm using my square skillet so that I have plenty of room to lay however many I want. I'm going to go ahead and make JJ's second one and stick it here. But again, if you do just have a regular size skillet, you can put 2 in this one as well. Like I said, kind of just putting it in the same way I laid that one on each opposite side. But yeah, now I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing, repeat, and make his second one, and I will have his food ready first. I'm going to go ahead and put those chips in the microwave so that we will be ready for our movie. But I hope that that was a little bit of a recipe put together for you guys. Basically, all I'm doing, all you have to do is give it enough time that you're outside is heated. You're going to obviously hear it start to sizzle a little bit. You're going to flip it like a pancake. You can tip up the side just a little bit to see obviously if it's melted, if the cheese is melted, if it is ready to be flipped, if the other side is browning. And basically I keep it on about medium to medium high heat because the hotter it is, the quicker it's obviously going to cook. But yeah, now I'm just going to take the second tortilla and repeat. I'm going to do another layer of sour cream like butter. And again, JJ is not a sour cream fan, but believe it or not, I can get him to eat it on this. I just don't do as much as what I do in mine. And again, you are just going to treat this just as if you were buttering bread or toast. And I just literally lay it all over the tortilla like that. Now mine, you're going to see it a lot more because I love sour cream personally. But again, if you're somebody that doesn't like sour cream like JJ, I can fix his like this and he loves it. Even though he's not a big sour cream fan, he absolutely loves these quesadillas. The thing that really makes it a Taco Bell type quesadilla is the Ranchero sauce. They actually use like a jalapeno sauce, I think is what it is called at Taco Bell. This is a little bit spicy and it's not for everybody's taste, but when you mix it with these ingredients, it is so good. By the chicken, the sour cream, which tones it down a little bit, the cheese, which tones it down a little bit, and then your chicken. By the time you mix all those ingredients together, plus that little bit of mild sauce that I used, you really get just an taste out of it for real. And again, like I said, you can get regular tortilla chips from Taco Bell now at the store. You can get mild and higher, and I think, like I said, obviously they're gonna have hot too. I'm up for it if you are. I do love how the little bottles have sayings, like the little packets you get when you go to the drive-through. I eat Taco Bell so much. Like if we go out to eat, that's my choice of where I go to get my food. That by the time, I don't know about your Taco Bell, but my Taco Bell literally like takes handfuls of sauce and puts in the bag, and if they don't, then I normally ask for extra. Like I said, I can eat an entire packet of sauce on like 2 bites of Taco Bell. So just for me personally, I keep just a little, instead of throwing it away and wasting it, I keep like a little Ziploc bag here at home. If we eat frozen burritos, if I make quesadillas, then we have Taco Bell sauce in packets as extra to put on it here at home, which is just something that I like to keep and not just throw out and have as extra. If I make homemade tacos, if we have taco salad, whatever the case may be, I just like to have the extra sauce instead of throwing it away. I keep a Ziploc bag full of it. That way I know I have it at home. Sometimes we'll ask for mild sauce or I'll ask for fire, and they'll give us more of one than the other. So then I can come home and just come in the kitchen and get more if I need it. But now, there is the taco you can buy in the grocery store in a full jar size, as well as a couple other of sauces like this. I can't remember for sure if they have the avocado ranch. That is my up for sure to make with these chicken quesadillas, to make like a chicken burrito probably. Just for me personally, I absolutely love these. JJ loves these. Here's an ideal in the skillet. I just now flipped it. I want to say that that's probably been close to about 5 minutes, and that's about perfect for how you want it. I'm going to go ahead and lift a corner. As you can see, that cheese is melting, that sauce is coming together, and it is just absolutely awesome. It melts in your mouth. It's a little bit crunchy on the outside. Those chunks of chicken stand out good, and then I do a little dollop of sour cream on the side, and I will also give JJ a little bit of his extra sauce packets if he wants it. I can even stand to do a little bit of this on the side and sour cream, and then dip my quesadilla in both. And again, if you do not want to do the Mexican style, you can do any cheese of your choice. You can even, if you wanted to, add toppings to this. I just keep it really basic and do a chicken and cheese. But when you add this bold and creamy spicy ranchero, I'm telling you, it is almost like Taco Bell and me are going to have a competition if I weren't using their sauce. But so that's basically it. Like I said, for mine, I'm going to feed JJ obviously first. He's got the kids in there. I'm going to bring him his food, go ahead and make his second one. But for me, I'm thinking about even having a bean and chicken burrito tonight with a little bit of this sauce on it. So this will be my first time trying that. I have had just the beans and this sauce and cheese, and I've loved it that way. But I'm thinking these beans melted down in a burrito with cheese and chicken is going to be really good too. So I might have a new recipe for you guys soon. But for now, again, 5 minutes, it's done. You don't actually have to take the time to chop the Tyson chicken if you don't want. It's simple. Jensen, why are you having fits on Mom? Why are you mad? He doesn't even know. So I'm going to plate up JJ's food and bring him his chips and a drink. And here is the best part of all. Because it's summer, I have Baja Blast to soak it all down with. So I literally am living my own home life Taco Bell tonight. I've got Baja Blast, I've got fire chips, I've got spicy ranchero and fire sauce in the bottle. So literally I did not have to go anywhere, and I'm eating Taco Bell chicken and cheese melted quesadillas with chips and Baja Blast all at home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you guys enjoy when you make this. If you do make this, make sure to give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let me know that you tried it. I'm telling you all, this will melt in your mouth. It is so so good. I could literally eat Taco Bell every day. I did when I was pregnant with my son. That's like what he's made of. Maybe that's why he's so spicy. But no, I love you guys. I appreciate you for watching. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to see more videos like this where I kind of dupe ideals from other restaurants or ideals that I have or quick and easy things that I make for myself here at home, just make sure to let me know, and I will see you guys on the next one.